Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. Today we are filming in my new office. If you haven't seen my post from, what day was that? Thursday? Thursday. I actually already filmed my Roulette pan collab a couple days ago now, and I transferred all of the information onto my hard drive, and my hard drive just died. So I don't have any of the previous footage, and I'm really bummed because I did organize my new, I guess it's not new, but I didn't organize my makeup with me, and everything looks so good in there, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad that you guys aren't going to see it, and that makes me very sad. I spent 4 hours, I'm not kidding, organizing my makeup, and I'm so proud of it. But you guys will see it in a Shop My Stash in... That's not why we're here. We're here to do the finale of the Roulette Pan collab round 8. I haven't watched anyone's updates because I'm bitter that my thing got destroyed. So I will watch everyone's updates after this. But if you are unfamiliar with this project, it was started by Alexi and Rebecca Morgan, and I will link them both down in the description box, as well as the community playlist for this collaboration. Basically, the premise of this is there's 100 prompts. I have the old list, which had 50 prompts, and the 100 prompt list. Every prompt corresponds with a number. You randomly generate a number to work on, and then you pick a prompt, and then you pick an item that corresponds with that prompt. And everyone interprets it differently, so no one's project is the same, which is very beautiful about this project. I really love that aspect of this. But I'm not going to dilly-dally too long. Who says dilly-dally? I have my list of products in front of me. I have my products in front of me, and I'm just going to dive into this. The first item that we had was a favorite product, and that could be in any category. And for that, I picked my ColourPop Lippy Sticks in the shade Mosh Pit. Now, it did a magical thing where it apparently grew some product, because I counted this completely finished in this project. I had it in my empties bin, and I was I'm done with this. This is great. But today when I roll it up, I feel like I can roll, I guess not. I can roll a smidge of product up. I'm going to count it as goal met though, because 2 days ago when I rolled it, it went to there. And I don't know how I've managed to make more product appear. I feel like maybe my house has gremlins that stuff more product into my part. I am wearing this on my lips today. However, I'll give you a nice little swatch of it, because apparently there's product to be had now. So that is Mosh Pit. I have a product that I only have one from that brand, and for that I picked my Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. This is in the shade 1.4 Bone. The only reason I have this is not because I would ever shell out the $88 that this retails for. It's because I was sent this for review from Influencer, and I gotta say I do like this foundation. I'm annoyed at myself for liking this foundation, but my goal was to use this 20 times, and I swore up and down that I met my goal, and then I looked at my tally sheet, and I did not. I only used this 15 times, and I don't know how I just had a mental lapse and totally thought that I finished or met my goal, but I didn't. But that is that. I'll consider it successful. I used it 15 times. That's totally fine with me. I guess the goal wasn't met, but it is what it is. The next prompt was a product out of your comfort zone, and for that I picked my ColourPop and Sailor Moon Ultra Blotted Lip in the shade 𝙒𝙖𝙑𝙨, and this is neon. This is an intense, bright lip color. It's impactful, to say the least. Now, I did not use this as a lipstick, but I did use it as a, how bright that is, that's insane. I did not use this as a lipstick. I ended up using it as a cream cheek product, and it looked beautiful like that. It definitely toned this down, especially since I put my powder products on top of it. It looked really nice, especially blended out with a sponge, just tapped on lightly. It looked really nice and wasn't so neon in your face. So I did use this 15 times, which was the goal, and I'm very excited about that. The next prompt was something that's overpriced, and for that I selected something that I recently picked up, and that is my Natasha Denona Purple Blue palette. The reason I picked this one instead of the green brown is I just think color story wise I can justify more so the green brown palette more than this one here. They're the same price. I bought them both on Black Friday, 2 for like the price of 1 essentially. This is what it looks like. My goal was to use every single shade. My goal was to use every single shade at least one time. I did not meet that goal, unfortunately. Since I did have a little bit of lapse, I actually used a couple shades that I was still missing today. I ended up using this, and this, which on Thursday I did not. So I don't know if you want to like consider that cheating or not, but it is what it is. I still didn't meet the goal regardless. The shades that I did not use are this guy here, this, and this. And I feel like it was more of the neutral shades that I didn't use, and I really tried to step out of my comfort zone. And as soon as I stepped out of my comfort zone and used some of those blues and purples, I was like, I'm done with using this. I'm fine. So I don't know why, because I feel like I would want to use more neutral shades because I'm panning so many shades that are out of my comfort zone right now, but alas, we did not use the neutral shades that are in this palette, but that is fine. I ended up using 23 out of the 28 shades in this, so I'm not mad about it. And I ended up using a gram of product within the past month, which is pretty exciting in my opinion. Then I had something black, and that was either a packaging or the product itself. And for that, I ended up picking my NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. This is in the shade Cruella. It is a red. It's absolutely beautiful, and pulling it in for the month of December and then carried on into January, I thought I was going to get so much use because like Christmas time, I really want to wear these beautiful red shades all the time at Christmas. I didn't. I think it's because we're just like not going anywhere, and there's like no Christmas parties, there's no holiday events, we have to wear masks. I just didn't use it as much as I thought. I only set a goal to use it 10 times. I used it once. Like 2 times maybe if I forgot to track, but really just 1 time, and that's embarrassing. So I did not meet the goal. I didn't even try to meet the goal in all honesty, and that's just like shame on me. So we're gonna end on a high note though, and that was something that I've panned before, and if we know anything about me, I'm a beast at panning highlighters apparently. So this was the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlight in the shade Hustla Baby, and I just set a goal to hit pan, and I mean, I crushed it. So that is that sweet shiny pan there. As Steph Lyons would say, a juicy panule. That's a big pan. Like this is just a mini highlight, and I feel like that's a pretty substantial amount of pan in this. It's an absolutely beautiful shade, and I actually want to roll this into another project that I'm doing, but hopefully it's not going to wash out the shade. So that is it right up here. It's a beautiful shade. I actually thought it was going to be too dark for me for like this time of year where it's like gray and not nice outside, but it actually ends up like blending out really nicely on my skin tone. Plus it makes every other highlight I put with it beautiful. So I have a purpley kind of highlight in my Ditch the Discontinued, and this just kind of tames it down so I don't look like I have like gray purple streaks on my cheeks. But I'm really happy with the fact that I hit pan in this. Like that's substantial. It only took me 6 uses to hit that pan, and then I've used it multiple times since. I used it total 11 times counting today, 11 times. Not a whole lot. In the midst of all of this, I have been packing to move into my house, which we are in now. So I feel like that's why some of the usage just really dropped. And I mean, the holidays, I don't know. I just wasn't into wearing as much makeup as I normally do. So that is it with my Roulette Pan collab. I hit 1, 2, 3 goals. I hit 3 goals out of 6 goals, so I hit half of my goals, which isn't bad. I've definitely been able to rotate through a lot of my products and a lot of prompts in this project. I don't have the number in front of me. I want to say it was like 5 prompts. I'm pretty proud of how I was able to do this project. So I'm not sure if there's going to be another round of this. I will have like a little thing in here if there is going to be another round. But if not, I'm looking forward to whenever this comes back, and I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're staying healthy, sane, and safe, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!